Welcome back, people. This is day 3, Euro Truck Simulator 2, and I did say I'm going to make one job before I come back for another video for you guys, and I just travelled 300 and something odd miles. Nice drive, apart from I ended up hitting a barrier, and as you can see, look, vehicle malfunction. So I'm going to quickly go to here, repair our vehicle. Services, service recommended, 62,000. Truck damage, 7%. Okay, let's come out of there then. We can't repair it doesn't let you repair the thing on the back, the delivery thing, but my trailer, whatever you want to call it, they don't let me repair that, but it did let me repair this vehicle. So I've got 49 miles to go, and we just found Rottenham. Nice one, mate. Yeah, nice one. It didn't even slow down. I literally just got this vehicle repaired. I mean, I probably should have been looking as well, but that was a bit his fault. He didn't even try to slow down. He just went bang. He just went for it. Anyway, we found another recruiting agency there as well. That's why I thought I'd bring you in at this point. So I'm hoping that by doing this job, I know as you progress through this game, it does allow you to lend money from the bank. And after this job, I'm thinking that might be able to, because we've progressed through the game a little bit, it might give me the option to take a loan from the bank, and then if it does, in this one, we might be able, well, in this video, we might be lucky enough to buy our own truck and start doing our own deliveries rather than these quick jobs. We'll see. I mean, we got 20,000 cash. How far we got? 42 miles to go. That's alright, not too bad. My guy is quite tired, as you can see the blue bit there. Anyway, sometimes we show new games, old games, pre-ordered games. So if you're interested in gaming, this is the place for you. Sometimes we show electric bikes and scooters and stuff like that as well. Sometimes we do some random stuff. I couldn't tell you how I hit that. I couldn't tell you. But this is going extremely wrong so far. I'm putting more damage back on the truck again. We got some damage on the trailer. This was 300 miles. If I didn't put any damage, we probably could have got some decent XP out of this one and maybe leveled up twice rather than once. But we'll see how we do. We see what it gives us. 59 miles an hour there. Going downhill a bit, now going up. That dropped us down to 47, 48, 48. I like that it gives you like an ETA as well, so it says 26 minutes, 26 miles, sorry, now 24 miles, and it's averaging at 37 minutes it's saying. But that's if I went by the speed limit. I quite like this truck. This truck is on, the steering wheel's on the left hand side rather than the right hand side. I think I probably prefer it on the left if I'm honest. Although here in the UK we have it on the right. I think having the steering wheel on the left is, I don't know, it just seems a bit easier to drive. I say that, but yeah, look how much damage we put on the truck. I was just trying to drive fast. I was just trying to progress through the game as quick as I could. So that way we can start working on getting our own vehicle. At 10 miles to destination. I'm gonna, oh, he hit into me there. Luckily I didn't put any damage. I wanted to use the whole entire road up there. Ooh. So before I didn't didn't bother to think of it, but you know what? I think I'm gonna open up a playlist of this, of me progressing through from day one and onwards, so that way you guys can see from the beginning to where we are at now. I'm gonna make a playlist of this Euro Truck Simulator 2. There you go, Amsterdam discovered. 1 mile left, it's just up in front of us. We've got another question mark as well. We should get that question mark. So, to mention as well, actually, I'm glad I just remembered, we also found another dealership, and that was Mercedes. So we've got MAN unlocked for the trucks. We found that, and we've now found Mercedes. So that's good. It means it gives us more options to buy different trucks. We're just going to run round here in a circle. So that way, I know he's going to do that. Oh my gosh. He weren't stopping for nothing, was he? Oh look, and now we've unlocked the DAF one as well. That's perfect. That's 3 different companies for trucks that we found. Gives us more options to buy more vehicles. I definitely don't think we're going to make a lot on this one, but as long as we can try and level up at least once, I'll be happy with that. Right, 40. I'll skip it this time. I'll skip it. 667. Oh, we lost 95 XP. Not too bad. We did level up only once, but that's better than nothing. Long distance again. Yes. So let's have a look at where's the messages. So if we go to services, go to bank. There you go, look at that. We can get a loan for that. You're asking for 344,000. Okay, boom. There you go. So we just purchased that. Now we've got some serious money. Now we have some serious money. Now we're gonna get a truck. Company, driver manager, emails, career, convoy lobby. What's that? Please note that you can run online page. I didn't know we could do a convoy on it. Advanced filters. No preference. Select a session. But nothing's coming up, so I don't know, maybe that's not working. Or maybe it just takes longer and I'm too impatient. Anyway, quick job. I need to buy a vehicle. How do I buy a vehicle? World truck. World map. No. Right job. Add new checkpoints. Only to the end. What's that? Add new avoid location. How do I buy a truck, man? Come on, I want to buy a truck. Okay, let's have a look here. Save game, load, media. So there you go, that's what I said about the radio. Truck upgrades, truck explorer. Does that allow me to leave, switch, toggle lights? Choose the category for upgrades. What? Normally it just comes up saying dealership. Truck dealers. There you go. Services. It's under services. Right, so we got a man truck, Mercedes and Volvo. I feel like okay, that one. Buy online. Trusted customers, you need to own at least 5 trucks, okay. Visit. Do you really want to travel? Yes, I do. Okay, let's have a look, see what truck we can get. Level 16, level 14. So that's pretty much the only one we can get with too low of a level. But that's alright. Customize configuration. Yeah, we just need to level up for all of the other stuff. Oh look, we can have a better transmission. Confirm. Customization. What else? Can we change anything else? Oh, we can change. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Yeah, boys. We go with that one then. Confirm. Then let's have a look at this one. Accessories. We can't add anything yet. Steering wheel accessories. Driver plate. That's not right. Confirm. Okay, purchase. Here we go. Boom. We finally got our own truck. That's not too bad. Here's our garage. I don't know if we might have enough money to upgrade that. We might. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. My first ever truck. Mercedes. Not a bad way to start. Means now we can explore the map as well. So we've got to be even more careful now not to damage it, because it will cost us a serious amount of money. We've still got plenty of cash left. Plenty of cash. Table view, let's go to upgrade. Yes. Well, that looks definitely a lot better than what it did. Come on. There ain't no way to skip this. I have to watch it. Yes, it's our new garage. Okay, we go back into there again. And we could upgrade it again, or we could go to recruit agency, like there, hire a driver, 0.8, they're all 0.8, that one's got most, that one actually, we take her then, hire driver, okay, please select a garage to continue. Why does it not let me select a garage? Where do you... Oh, we have to click that. There we go. Please select available. Okay, slot there. There we go. We've got a driver. God, we've made some big progress already. Right, so we've done that, and now we're going to go to services, truck dealers again. And then we are going to purchase another truck. We've got 100,000. Visit truck. Yes. Price list. 98. Yes. let her drive that one. Okay. Thank you for your purchase. Enjoy your new truck. We'll take it. Okay. There's the DAF truck. Well, that's alright. Now we've got an upgraded garage. We've got our own vehicle. Plus we've hired a driver to drive one of our other vehicles as well, which will bring us in money as well. So we do owe the bank a serious amount of money, but on the good hand, we can now make a serious amount of money. I quite like that truck. I don't know if I like that one or the Mercedes better. 311? Are you on about 311? Why is it that far? Okay, so services, used trucks, banks, recruit agency, vehicle diagnosis. I need to look to make sure. Driver manager, there we go. Okay, so there she is. She's got the Mercedes. That's fine. We'll let her have that. Then she can do jobs for us. Show log, relocate. Okay, perfect. So now, if we click on jobs, we can go to external contracts or freight market. We're going to freight market, and now we can choose. Oh, that's some serious money. Yeah, we're taking that one straight away. Set GPS. Oh, well, we could have took that one, but I need some sleep. I need some sleep first. Can't go to sleep there. Over there then. There we go. That's if we hit E. We got some of those Z's in. There we go. Cool. Wow, they just brought in. They brought in some good money. Look at that. 688 cash. That's not too bad for the first time. That's not bad at all. Right. So we've got to go back to this. I don't know if that job's still going to be available now because we changed time, but even better, 21,000. Starts from there though. How am I going to get to there? I'm there. Yeah, I can't do that one. I'm going to have to do that one. That one's still good, 15,000. Okay, let's get all of our lights on then. That one doesn't really make a lot of a difference, but inside it should be alright. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I quite like this one. Look at that. That's good, we ain't got too far to go to pick it up. Good stuff. Right, we've been asleep, we've got fuel, so on to our next job. We're definitely going to make some serious money. Now we've got that other one as well. I probably didn't need to lend as much money as what I did, but I wanted to try and lend as much as possible. And the only way to do that is you've got to be a certain level so you can lend more. And you've got to keep doing those jobs. So that's why I did it, because the amount of money that we lent, and yet although we lent that much, we still had like 20 odd thousand cash ourselves as well. And we're now at 3,500. I mean, we probably wouldn't have spent that much if I didn't do some upgrades as well on the other truck, but it's not so bad. didn't even look to see how far this one was. Gonna get tea. There we go. Wipers on. 509 miles. Oh, sit back, boys, and relax. They're a bit ignorant, aren't they? They see me pulling out, they could have at least stopped, but no, didn't want to stop. That was flashing orange, that light, just to confirm that. I like this truck. I also like the fact that the steering wheel's on the left hand side as well. That's good. Where now we need to just keep on earning money, so that way we can take off some of that money that we owe to the bank. They're going to keep on taking money off us, and if we crash or have repairs, or if we don't have enough money to pay it, we'll end up going into minus. That is not what we want. I mean, I think I should be alright. This is how I remember last time when I first played this game. I waited until I was about this kind of level-ish, and then I ended up buying myself a truck, hired a driver, upgraded my garage twice, and then didn't have enough money for a truck for the other driver, so I had to then wait and just earn the money myself, as well as trying to pay back the bank loan. It was quite difficult. Whereas if this time, I think by having that cash, and maybe I might have leveled up a bit more or earned a bit more cash, but it's a lot better this way. Because now there's two lots of income. There's mine, plus the driver that we've hired. They're going to keep on bringing money in. And every time we're going to sleep as well, and jumping forward times, they're going to keep on bringing money in for us, and then they get more experience, so then the money will just keep going up. It's going to take a while before that happens, but at least we're on the right tracks. Apart from owing the bank tons of money. Apart from that, we're on the right track. Let me know in the comment section, would you do the same? Would you do it how I've done it, so you lend money from the bank, then you pay them back, or do you wait until you've got enough money to purchase the things that I've just purchased? I think this way is probably the quickest way to build your cash flow up. I'm sure it would be. 60, 64, 66. 66 miles an hour there, that wasn't too bad. Didn't half slow down going up that hill though. Speed limit here is 100, so we're alright. We can't even get to 70. 56 miles an hour. That's what we really need to do, just keep doing jobs that are going to give us decent cash, like this one. This one is probably going to be the biggest one that we've earned so far. Well, not probably, it is. This is the biggest amount of money we're going to earn. The person got a trailer there. That looks cool. He has as well. I knew it'd turn as I turned. Don't know what he was waiting for. There was no one there. When you're playing this, I highly recommend you can listen to the radio on the game or put on the the radio yourself. Like, I don't know, on your mobile or something like that. It's quite nice having a bit of music on. Driving down on the main roads. Nice long stretch of straight. Banging out them tunes. Let us know as well what steering wheel you guys use. I'm interested to find out what's a good steering wheel. I've heard a lot of people say the Logitech, but I'm not sure which one. There's so many different steering wheels out there. But if you recommend me one, don't recommend me one for like £1 million, you know. I'm no rich guy. You know, a couple of £100 at a push, you know, something like that. Recommend me something good. We're now shaving those miles quick. I think going downhill, that really did help. Now we got 450 just under. 450 mile to go. I need to have that on a bit more, I think. Let's see how bad it gets if I don't know, completely turn them off. No, turn off. There you go, that's off. See if we're able to see or not. Definitely a little bit of fog, like, no, not fog, not as clear, I don't know what you want to call it, visibility, there you go, jeez, get your brain in gear, bubbly. Yeah, it's, I would have thought it would have been a bit more than that, if I'm honest. I would have thought it would have got to the point where you physically cannot see, where it's raining that hard, but it's still alright. You could drive without it if you really wanted to. We're at 5 to 4 as well. Shouldn't be long until it starts getting light, which I noticed behind me. Behind me it looks like nice and sunny, and in front of me it looks like dark, horrible clouds. I think we're driving into the rain. And busy as well. Well, you should have seen my driving on day one. That was bad. At least now I can actually stay in the lane, kinda. Slowed that down there a little bit. Got a little bit of downhill. Are we going to get more speed? $55, $57. We are a little bit, not much though. Now back to 56. Yeah, 56. Well, anyway, there's the 400 miles. 400 miles to go. How long is that recording? 29 minutes 40 seconds. How long do I reckon that'd take? I shouldn't say any longer than 30 minutes. Around about 25 to 30. All depends again on traffic and depends on corners and stuff. All the time we're on straight roads like this, we could probably do it in about 20-ish minutes, 25 minutes. As long as we're on these straight roads. The longer we're on this, the more ground we cover really quick. I'm looking forward to those ones that are around about 1,000 miles. 1,000 plus, I like them ones. Some people don't like to drive that long, but I do. And I definitely would if I had a decent steering wheel as well. I took that one wide, but I didn't want to turn too much because it's raining. I don't want to end up tipping over. This could be the best money we earn. It could be if we get there in one piece. Now I'm sure we are definitely going to have to go to sleep at some point as well. Now, do you see that? The policeman beside the road. That's awesome. It's good that you actually see them standing there rather than just the vehicle. Now, of course, you don't have to have the rain on. If you don't want the rain on, you can. There's a lot of things you can change in this game. You can take off the traffic violations and all sorts of things, and you can take off so it doesn't rain, have it down to next to nothing, so the chance of it raining is very low. Or you can put it halfway like I have, which most of the time we do get quite a bit of rain. And I don't mind that. I hit the brakes hard there. It didn't say we had any damage, so that was good. But I did hit the brakes real hard. I probably went a little bit too quick there. But luckily it didn't do too much. Well, I'd say it didn't do too much, it didn't do anything, so that was good. If we was going a little bit faster, that would have probably made our truck either go sideways or end up hitting into it and then causing some crazy amount of damage. As I said, we've got to try and be careful with our truck as well. If we damage our truck, it's going to cost a lot of money to repair it. We really don't have that cash right now to be repairing vehicles, not when we've got to pay the bank loan back. We've got 3,500 cash. I don't know how much money. I didn't really pay much attention to how much money they're going to take. But it'll come up a message down there how much money they've taken back, and then where I know after that. I just remember. Didn't really pay attention. I just wanted to get the cash and get set up. All of this is like kind of on a slant. It's making us go slow. This is what can affect the time of how long it takes for us to get there. I don't like the uphill part. I don't mind downhill or the flat ground. When we get the uphill or a lot of bends in the roads, that really does affect the time of how long it's going to take for us to get there. He's gonna we did. I was really expecting him to cut me up there. doing really good for fuel as well. My tiredness is probably about halfway. We're on Wednesday. Probably going to wait until it gets towards the night time. Then when it gets towards the night, that's when I'll sleep, so that way we're not driving through the night. It'll just make it that little bit easier. We're not driving through the night time, and then we can see a little bit more clearer, hopefully. More uphill? No way. Give me a load of downhill. I'm gonna go there. He didn't get much faster, is he? I knew that was gonna happen. Trick is we don't stop, or try not to stop unless we got it. Yeah, I'm a good driver now. I didn't think I'd get the hang of it that quick, if I'm honest. I mean, I doubt I'm gonna always get to one place in one piece, if I'm honest. There's going to be times we do have some big crashes, but so far, so good. We're now below the look at that. Last time I looked, we was at 400 miles. Yeah, because I've been waffling on, concentrating and flooring it, we now have 284 miles to go. Really have shaved that time down. Got rid of those miles. Uh-oh, slow down. I had to hit the brake there. I wouldn't have been able to turn enough. Go, we're not doing so bad, are we? Get that speed back up as well. Always keep an eye on your mirrors. I think I'm going to wait until I'm definitely below 200 miles before we sleep. Uh-oh, car. Didn't expect that bend to be that tight, if I'm honest, but again, we didn't take damage, so it was alright. We got away with it. That's why sometimes I do actually hog the road up like this. Sometimes I do. Not all the time, but sometimes I do, because then that way it's just easier to get around some of these corners like that. If I'm on both sides, this car coming up now would not be able to get past. There's a car there right behind me. The second I move, have a lane free, cars are whizzing up and down in them. I want to make sure I use a lot of the road here. There we go. Also got to keep my eye on when I'm going around corners that we don't tip, because it's raining. There's a little bit more of a chance we could spin out. Like that one. If there was a car there, that would have been bad. Gotta slow down a little bit. Just trying to get there fast. Up the lanes here for a minute, just for this bend. I don't know how sharp it is. No, it's not too bad. And 30 to go. Now we're going to make sure we go the right way here. I think we're going to stay on this lane if I'm correct. Is it this one? I don't think it was. Is it? The other guy's meant to be on the right. Yeah, it's meant to be on the right. Oh well. Look at that, our driver brought in a little bit more there than last time. 834 cash. And now puts us up to 4,401. Now we just need to keep an eye on when the bank take their money, how much they're taking. So that way we've always got money for them. So we don't end up running minus. There we go. That's what I wanted. Nice bit of straight road. Didn't last long. Get some of that downhill. $59 mile an hour there. I mean, this probably ain't the best driving you've ever seen, if I'm honest. But we are only at the beginning stage, and I am using a controller. I would probably be a lot better if I was using the steering wheel, but I've got the PlayStation T80, and that one's quite an old wheel. Can't get the balance right of it. It's either turns too quick or turns too slow. Where the road's highlighting yellow, this is highlighting yellow because we have not been this way before. Now it's highlighting yellow, it tells us that we've been this way. Then that way we know what roads we've taken before, what roads we haven't taken. God, we're really shaping it. Less than 200 miles to go now. That's nice. That car backed off a little bit when I come over into this lane. I want to kind of use the whole entire road. No, don't try and overtake. No, they're not very sharp bends there, right? things like this is what slows us down. Oh yeah, I don't think we're going to get this one under an hour. I don't know. I don't think we are. 15 minutes left. Try and get it under an hour. 180 miles. It's going to be a tight one. No, we probably won't, because we'll have to slow down and go around corners and stuff, so it'll be a little bit over. Yeah, a little bit. Not a lot, maybe like 1 hour 10. 1 hour, nah, shouldn't be that long. That's another 25 minutes. 1 hour, 1 hour 5 minutes, I'll say. At the most. Until we get to our destination, hopefully. There you go, we can turn that off now. We've got a nice sunny day now. See, this is the stuff that slows us down, like this bit here. Where it's taking us off, and it takes us around there, and we have to slow right down. Drop down there to 24 mile an hour. We can just about get 25 up here, and we're doing 50. Yeah, again, this is going to slow us down. We have to pay £15 for that. I expect it to be about £3 for a carbon. I would say I expect it only because of the size of this vehicle. Just gonna go for it. I don't know if anything's there. Hopefully not. There weren't. Shouldn't have really risked it, but I'm just trying to get to somewhere before I end up falling asleep. My guy's quite tired now. So we need to find a rest stop. It's 2 o'clock. Definitely going to have to find somewhere to rest. Otherwise he's going to end up falling asleep while we're driving. I don't think we'll make it there without going to sleep. 150 miles left to go. I mean, if I had a bit of nitros maybe. These roads like this, yeah, that's alright. Where you got to be so careful, because I'm going to use the whole entire road, because the bends are quite narrow. If I don't use the whole road and I try going around like this, we'll just go off the side. Better when you can use it all like that. Uh-oh. Oh. Did I hit the brakes hard there? I definitely did. Gonna wait? No, of course he ain't. Everyone's in a rush. Same as myself. Nice that you see different areas though, I like that. I'm surprised I managed to turn that in time. Instead of tapping, I actually kept my finger on turning left there. I would have ended up hitting it otherwise. This is risky. On a blind bend, going uphill, trying to overtake. Luckily for me it paid off. Nothing there. I don't know where we're going to sleep. I haven't found can't see no place to rest. I know my guy's going to start yawning. Well, there's a place there. Do I go for that one? I think I should really. I might be able to wing it, you know, I don't know. We're at 112, 111. Do I risk it? Do I risk it? I mean, he ain't started yawning yet. Although we got 100 miles, he ain't started yawning. We're just going to go for it. Hopefully we find another one, or if not, hopefully I get there fast enough before he ends up falling asleep. If we fall asleep at the wheel, we'll end up waking up, crashing. That will not be good. As long as we get that speed kept above 50, we get it above 50 all the time, we'll be alright. It's just when we're going around some corners or traffic lights or too many vehicles around, that's what's going to slow us down. Get that bit of downhill. 58. Oh, there he goes. He started yawning. Oh no. Oh no. We got 78 miles to go. Nowhere to rest. To slow down here, unfortunately. Really didn't want it, but we won't make it round there if we don't. We need to hurry up and drive fast and get off this motorway. If we fall asleep on here, that'll ruin all of the time that we just did driving there. Well, there you go, nice, there's a rest stop up in front. We should make it to that. Yawning again. Try and not to slow down, but I don't want to crash at the same time. We do need a little bit of fuel, not a lot. But as we're here, we might as well get it. Okay, so the sleep now is red. Okay, hit E, hold enter. Let's refuel. This is out of our actual money now. This doesn't come out of the company's money because using our own vehicles, so that's going to be nice and expensive. There we go. £605. Yeah, alright mate. See you in a bit then. We go to sleep here in this one. Yes. There we go. So hit E. Press A. There we go. We're at night. Oh, I slept again. I wasn't meant to. Oh, well, too late. Never mind. So they couldn't find, my driver couldn't find a job. They come back empty-handed, and fuel and maintenance was $455 that I had to pay for that. What's this music about? Is it running late or something maybe? I really don't know. Yeah, there's no way we would have made it that far without going to sleep. We would have definitely had to go to sleep. These roads are very snaky, look at them. Why is it making me go around that way for? I'll just go over here. No. That's why it's making me go around there. Cut him up there, big time. Check in your documents. That's new. Never used to say that before. Everything is in order. Have a nice journey. Income 1,234 that Amy just brought in. Let's go. That's much better. And she leveled up as well. Amy G. When we earn enough money, we'll be able to hire more. And I'm not going to hire any more until that bank loan is paid off at this point. Because that would be silly if I did. Well, this stuff is all slowing us down. So bad. I'm sure that music is because I'm running late, you know. 58 minutes. I said, what did I say? 1 hour, 5 minutes, about that. We've got about 7, 8 minutes. A bit funny there, wasn't it? He's gonna slow me down. Oh, jeez. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. I am a little bit risky at times, so I don't know, it's silly really, you shouldn't play it like that. But I'm only doing it like this because I'm making videos of it, and I'm trying to make the video not too long. But it's a bit hard to do that on this game. This game, it's a proper time consumer, this one. So that's why I like it. I do love a good old simulator game. Whether it's building or driving or something that you're doing. As long as it takes a long time to progress through, I like it. I like games like that. 19 miles left and a horrible corner. I'm going to slow down. I knew it was going to do that. I had to hit the brake. That's such a shame there. I could have had so much more speed there. That made me go really slow. 17 miles an hour we went there. That's why I always say certain times that that I kind of estimate to be there. But sometimes because of bends in roads and traffic lights and accidents and sleeping and fuel and whatever else comes into it, sometimes it can take a bit longer. And that's me driving pretty quick as well. Most of the time we're at like full throttle. Apart from when we got to stop for the documents or go through barriers. Other than that, we're pretty much flat out. Here we go, I'm coming up to it. Again, I'm going to have to slow down. Not that I want to, but we got it. Otherwise we're just going to end up ruining it at the last minute. We don't want to do that. I'd rather take that a little bit more extra care. I'll say that, then I just jump a red light, bang. Too funny. We got another question mark there as well. What's that over here? That was a damn truck. Where have I got to sit there? Is that where I've got to take it there? I think it is. Is that it? Oh, we get 90 XP. 90 XP for parking it. That up. Trust vehicles to be there as well. They're really messing up my deal here. They really messed that up. Got right in my way. silly. No, too much, too much. Sorry for the silence, I'm just focusing. And that was far from perfect, but we'll take that. If I press the right button, that is. I pressed the wrong button. Drive. T. There we go. Alright, how did we do? 850 XP. Cool, wow. That's not bad. Minus 65 XP, but that's because we was late. But that's fine. I slept twice by mistake. But still, look at that. 1087 XP. That's not too bad. Level 5. We can add another long journey on. Apply it. There we go. Alright. Let's have a look, see what kind of... That is going to conclude our video, but I just want to have a quick look to see what other jobs we have. Oh, that's quick jobs. There you go, we're there. How much? 14,000. How far is that one? 500 miles. 500. Right, I'm gonna work on this then. I'm gonna carry on playing, and then when I get towards the end of that job, or once I level, in fact actually when level 5, I wait until I'm about level 7-ish, or close to level 7, and then I'll make another video, because otherwise there'll be millions of videos for you guys to watch. Yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for this one. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Don't forget to like, comment and share if you're able to. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I am out. Peace.